Hello, beautiful people, excellent and amazing people. You're welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. Thank you for liking my videos, subscribing to my channel, sharing my videos, and making your comment. Thank you so much. And if you're new here, why don't you hit on that subscription button to keep on receiving updates each time I post a new video. This is Vital Rich Concept. Here we improve your life and we grow your business. Today we'll be going a little bit off from our normal usual packaging of items. Today I'll be teaching you how to package yourself. What do I mean by that? Yeah, I'm going to teach you how to dye your faded jeans. This time around you're not packaging any product, you're packaging yourself because you're an excellent person. So I know almost all of us have faded jeans that we don't really know what to do with it again. Probably there's some jeans you like, but they are faded. But you can still make use of those jeans again. So that's why I'm bringing this video to you today to help you to revive your old jeans that are already faded. Okay, now jumping into the process, the items you need are, you need the material you want to dye. It's not only jeans you can dye. Mind you, you can dye anything, any material that is already faded. You can dye it, or you can change, you can dye it. So this is jeans. If you look at the jeans, you will realize that it's actually faded. It's faded. You can see it's faded. It's a faded jeans. So I'm going to revive it now by dyeing it in a very cheap and easy method. Okay, you will be needing the stick, the wooden stick. Here, please avoid, throughout the process of this video, you're going to avoid anything metal. Don't use metal in anything you're going to do here, because metal will react with the chemical you want to use to dye your material. Now you need the chemical you want to use, that you'll be using for the dyeing. This is your dye. There are different colors of dyes, various colors of dye. So here I'm using black dye for the jeans. Then this is a caustic soda, and then this is a hydrogen sulfate. These three chemicals will make it possible for you to dye your jeans and revive it, or your material and revive it. Now you're going to get these materials from the people selling soap making materials. Anyway, people they are selling soap making materials, they sell dye items. So you go there and you get your items for dye. Like if you want to buy dye from supermarket now, if it's in Nigeria here in this 2023, you're not going to buy dye with anything less than 5,000 upwards. But with this method, I'm going to show you a simple way you can do it. You can dye your jeans by yourself with ordinary 500 naira chemical. So you get this chemical for, I got this everything here for 500 naira. So you can get it between 500 naira and 600 naira in Nigeria in this year 2023. Okay, now the next thing you need is your bucket. Your bucket that's going to contain hot water, steaming hot water, perfectly boiled hot water to the highest temperature. So I always advise you use black bucket, because the black bucket, it won't stain, the stain won't show. Yeah, so I always advise you to get black bucket so that it will hide the stain, because the dye will definitely stain the bucket. But if you use a black bucket, the stain will not show. Okay, then lastly you need water. Remember, you can also mix the dye. You can mix various colors of dye to get the particular color you want, but just know that there are many colors of dye in the market. So now let's jump into the process of the dyeing proper. Okay, right now you can see I've poured the water inside the black bucket. You can see the water is steaming hot, very hot, boiled at the highest temperature. So the next thing I'm going to do now if you look at this water, you see it's like around 5 liters or so, or thereabouts. So I said it depends on what you want to dye, the size of what you want to dye. So the next thing I'm going to do now, okay, another thing I want to say, remember this chemical, you can get them anywhere in this world. Just locate where they are selling soap making materials. It doesn't matter where you live in this world, you can get it. That's where you get it. You will be able to dye. And for some of you that are looking for what to do, you can start it up as a business. I've seen people dyeing clothes for people and they're making money from it. They can even join it to other businesses they do. Okay, so that's by the way. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I will add the chemicals inside the water and stir. Now I've added the whole chemical inside the water. Now I'm stirring it. Now please avoid touching all these chemicals. Avoid them. Avoid the caustic soda from touching you. Caustic soda can be horrible. It can burn up somebody's hand or flesh. So avoid it. Okay, after you've stirred it well, the next thing you're going to do, you add your jeans, the material. You add your jeans or the material you want to dye, and then immerse it properly inside the water. Okay, you immerse it properly inside the water. Now make sure you immerse it properly so that everything will be incorporated. The whole thing, the whole jeans, the color need to be distributed very well all over the jeans. Okay, so you make sure you immerse it properly with your stick. Remember, I said avoid using anything metal. The bucket must not be metal, the stick must not be metal. Then avoid all these things touching you. Make sure they don't touch you. If you like, you can wear your glove from the beginning of the process till the end so that none of these things will touch your body. All right, so after immersing it properly and make sure it's well covered, the next thing you're going to do, you allow it to soak for like 1 hour. But while it's soaking, you keep on coming to stir it to evenly distribute the whole color. Like every 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you come keep checking it, come stirring it briefly. Then the next 15 minutes, you come until it's 1 hour. Then you lift it up and then rinse it with cold water. So I'm going to leave it now to come back in the next 15 minutes. So this is 15 minutes. It's already 15 minutes I left it. So I'm now here to stir it to make sure the colors distribute evenly around the jeans. Okay, so this is very important so there won't be patches and lines on your jeans after dyeing it. So you keep on stirring it for a while, maybe like 1 minute or two, just to make sure that the color distributes very well around the jeans, the entire jeans, that the color distributes evenly. Okay, then make sure every part of the jeans they are immersed properly inside the water, immersed properly inside the water. Okay, so this is it. So now that I'm done, I'm going to leave it again for another 15 minutes. Remember I said you repeat this process like every 15 minutes or 10 minutes. You come and stir it to make sure the color distributes around the jeans properly. Then you leave it and come back another 15 or 10 minutes. So you keep on doing this until it's 1 hour. From 1 hour the time you immersed it inside water. So you count 1 hour from there. Then once it's 1 hour, you now bring it out from the water and then rinse it with cold water and then spread it. So the next time I'm going to come back to you now is when the 1 hour period is over, the rinsing. Okay, so right now this is 1 hour already. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to squeeze it out, and then I squeeze it out, stay hot, then separate it from it, put it in another bowl, and then add cold water to it. Okay, I'll add cold water now. So now before you do this, make sure you wear your glove so that it won't stain your hand. I don't have gloves. That is why I'm using this nylon. I use this nylon to tie my hands very well so that it won't stain my hands. Okay, now you rinse it properly with cold water. So after rinsing it properly with cold water, you squeeze it. Okay, so I'm going to rinse it again for the second time. After dyeing your jeans and rinsing it, you will squeeze it, then you spread it. Now when you're spreading it, you spread it in an airy place. Avoid spreading your jeans under the hot sun. Sun has a way of changing the color of anything. So the best way you can dry your jeans is air dry it under the air. Probably leave it overnight so that air will dry it, or you dry it under the fan. That way you'll be preserving the color of your jeans. So we're going to air dry this one now. So here is the jeans, perfectly dyed. You can see that same jeans. If you check very well, you see that it's that same jeans that was faded. Now it is dark black. Now the only thing is that here the pocket that used to be white is now black as a result of the dye. So the pocket that used to be white is now dark. So everything has turned to charcoal black. So this is one way you can dye your jeans and your other materials, other fabrics. Then if you're also looking for something to do or a business you can add to what you're doing before, you can start the business of jeans dyeing or other materials dyeing, other fabric dyeing. You can always get your dye from the people that sell raw materials for soap making. That is where you buy your dye and other chemicals you need for your dyeing. So I hope you learned something new today. There's no reason for anyone to be at home. Everybody can be engaged doing something useful that will earn them income. So thank you for watching my video. Watch out for my next video, and God bless you.